with any luck you can hear me above the sound of the wind, but we are setting off in a bit. We're headed for Cropredy tonight because we want to be in Banbury for the weekend. So the plan was originally to move on Friday because the weather's not too good today, but there's a small window of opportunity. So I'm going to seize on that and get a couple of hours ahead of the game, see if I can get just beyond Cropredy and find a mooring down there, because the Fairport Convention festival is on this weekend, as I've mentioned previously. So, with any luck, we'll get somewhere useful, and I'm hoping there's a shop somewhere down there. Maybe one of my friends will comment on here. I do have friends, a couple of them, one maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to set off, and yeah, usual pics later on. I'll see you later. There we go, just set off from our overnight mooring, and on our way to Cropredy. Not a bad day for it at the minute. However, there is drizzle forecast pretty much all day. There's a window till about 4 o'clock. So it's supposed to not be too bad. Once again, fortune favours the brave. Also, you're mighty brave or you're mighty stupid. One of the two. Let's find out. Anyway. Under the double bridges. So obviously this first one is the new bridge. 136A. And the second one is the older defunct road bridge. So when the road was widened, obviously it needed a broader bridge, which is what they've got. If you can hear me over the wind, not a lot I can do about that at the minute, I'm afraid, but this is Fenny Compton Marina. Nice little marina. Get all your gas and diesel here if you need it, which is good. But just chatting to a chap back there who was on the diesel point, and he said, yeah, Cropredy is absolutely backed up, as expected with the festival. So, oh, with any luck, we'll be alright, and we'll squeeze through, get out the other side, and we'll find somewhere to moor. I might be a little bit damp by then, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, onwards. Right, so this bridge here is the old entrance to the tunnel, Fenny Compton Tunnel. As you can see, not really much of a tunnel, is it? As far as I know, the original tunnel collapsed. When they reopened the canal, they just dug it out. line is still over to the right, that way. Excuse fingers. And indeed, you can still hear the trains running as one just gone past. You probably didn't hear that, but I did. So yeah. Obviously went with the beaching cups back in the 60s. Often sends me nice little messages as we go along. She's working, but you know, sometimes the messages are more subliminal than they are actual. Got myself a nice hot cup of bovril in a special mug. Oh, one. This is something you see quite often on the Oxford, is lift bridges, rather than swing bridges that we're used to down the K&A to access fields across. But, most of them are left normally up. Only one or two are left down all the time. You have to stop to open. Well, as Helen's working, I am also crewing. So this is quick, get aside, trip over the dog. Claydon lock flight. 5 locks to do, total of 9.3 metres or 30.5 feet. I don't know anybody with half a foot though. Another broken bit of kit. And there's a hessian bag on one down here, so I've only got half the amount of paddles necessary. When we came through here last year, lockkeeper was on and he told us there was a closure further down and we might not make it in time before they locked it up, and we didn't, so no such thing this time though. Well, today is grey and drizzly as they forecast, but apparently summer is coming this weekend. It's going to be mid to late 20s again, so summer by instalment this year. Next bit's due, which is why we're headed for Banbury. Because we are going to try trading if we can get a decent spot down there, down the visitor moorings through the town. We'll have a go at trading, see if we can sell something. So, got to try. Anyway, I'm still waiting for this lot filling because there's only one paddle available to empty, one paddle available to fill, so it takes a while. Ah, slight change of plans. Helen's on lunch, so she's going to help us the moving and the going. Next lock's just round that corner, so I'm probably going to walk it. And yeah, all good fun. And Bailey is rather sad because she's trapped on that side without me, but she'll follow the boat. Lock number 2 of 5. Helen's still driving because she's still on her lunch break and fancied a drive. So, happy days. Bow thrusters. Great bit of kit, that. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I think this is lock 4. That chap at the last one, he said Cropredy is an absolute nightmare. So, looking forward to that. So, one more lock. Then we see what we see. There we go. Claydon bottom lock. There we go, it's in focus there. These locks have lovely little flower beds. Some lock keepers, volunteer lock keepers on duty, taking care of things. This one has some steel doors. Or steel lined by the looks of it. The steel ones last a lot longer than the wooden ones, obviously, they don't rot out. Just waiting for it to fill. There was nobody below waiting to come up, so refill the lock and carry on. There's Bailey. Off she goes, being useless, just running. Well, we're just coming on Cropredy now. The mornings don't seem any more busy at the minute than they were last year. I can imagine through Cropredy itself it's going to be very busy, so hoping for the best. But stop through. If I can get on a service point, I think there's an L stand there, I'm not sure. But if we can do that, that'd be awesome. Other than that, I can hear the music in the background. You probably can't hear it on the phone, but yeah, it's there. Very much there. I believe they've got Rick Wakeman tonight, so yeah, I'm sure they'll enjoy that. Grumpy old man on a piano. For anybody that Cropredy Marina. See a boat over there I know from the K&A called On Reflection. Thought I hadn't seen it for a little while, so that answers that one. Yeah, nice looking little marina. Plenty of open skies too. On through to Cropredy, and you can see just how mad the mooring is around here. It's mad because there's no Armco, so they'll actually have to hammer pins in. Oh, the huge manatee. Don't know if you can hear the music, but that's certainly the campsite. The music's off in that direction. However, I've just seen this. And you know me, I'm interested in that, so let's see if we can get a mooring down there. Ah, the glamorous side of boating. A service point. Okay, we don't need water, so just a quick stop in. This one just so happens to be on the winding hole. So if anybody wants to turn around, sorry, you're going to have to wait till I've done my rock and roll bits, but there's a little shop up there, so if we get moored up nearby, I can wander back there, get some eggs and whatnot. Pub is just down there, and there's a little cafe there, boater style cafe. Very boho. But, all those boats down there are on permit holders' moorings, so not going to have much luck there. Yeah, well. We've come through Cropredy itself. The festival music has faded in the distance, and it's still fairly busy. It's probably not too far to walk, but it always feels longer by canal. Remain hopeful, you never know, anything can happen. Festival camping, more of it. There we go. Still looking for decent mooring, but not too bothered, wherever. Ah, there we go, nice little mooring for us. So you can see a few spaces further back up there, but they weren't on anchor, and I spotted this anchor and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for that. So let me just climb up on the bow. Zoom in a bit for you. That is the next lock, which I will go through tomorrow. In the meantime, this will do. I'm hoping it's not too far to wander back to the shop or the pub. Can't be too far. Campsite's just there. So let's find out. Bit of mapping while the dog eats dinner. Other than that, all done. I'll see you later.